Greetings, freaks and folks. This is Vlad the Lad. The new expansion is here. It's expansion day. And the new expansion means usually new people to the channel. So if you're new here, welcome. And you might end up subscribing to this channel, as I do post regular deck videos like this one today. But before we jump into that, I want to say you can skip to the too long didn't watch version of the deck tech, but I will recommend to watch the whole deck tech today, as it's completely new and you probably need it. And another thing, you might see that I'm a little sick. That's due to the fact that I got COVID-19. But don't worry, I'm all good. But the video won't be that long as usual today, so hope you don't mind. So today's deck is none other than Transformers, because I had a poll, this one right here, and I asked you guys what you want to see first, and you said Gnar and Udyr, like both of them were pretty aligned, and I said to myself, why not showing both? So I ended up adding Gnar and Udyr to a deck that is called Transformers, as we have a lot of things to transform here. First and foremost, of course, Gnar, which happens to be a 4/3, generating on strike a Pokestick, and on round end he will level if we damage the enemy nexus, and he will convert into Mega Gnar and transform, and transforming back. Transforming is a really good thing, as in this deck we have a Forces of Chief Nagotak, another new card which will granting and fully heal allies that transform. So not only our Gnar, but also our TLDW here. Also we have the Spotted Toad as a 2-off here, which will, upon leveling, deal 1 to all enemies, which is pretty nice. Also TLDW, just a broken card in my opinion, a 4-mana 6/5 with impact, and on every round start you deal 1 to the enemy nexus, going on with the plan that you want to deal damage to the enemy nexus. We even have things like Mammoth Shaman here as a full set, which is probably our, main win condition here, and we want to level him, or transform him rather, into Mammoth Rager. He will then grow it into a 8/8 right after you did damage to the enemy nexus. All of these, also the Spotted Toad TLDW, have this this mechanic of at round end you need to will transform, and the one thing that will transform upon plunder is good old Urusign Spirit Walker, and I added him here as a one-off. Really spicy one-off, will also transform, so if you have a Chief Nagotak in the board, he will get to be a 7/7 with Overwhelm. And not only that, he will have an aura that will give Overwhelm to all 5+ power units, which happens to be the TLDW, for example, which happens to be the Spotted Toad, as it's really thick and with Overwhelm and Impact, just gorgeous to finish the enemy off. Also Udyr, if he's leveled, he will be a 5/5, and with all these stances that we will give him, will make him even bigger. We need to damage the enemy nexus 7 times to level him up, and that's pretty easy to do in this deck, as we have, like I said, now with Pokestick generation. Also Pokestick himself, we have Invented Chemist here for the early game. I think a staple in this archetype if you have Gnar, because if you play her on turn 1, she will give you the Scrappy Bomb, on turn 4 it will count down to 0, and then you can damage on round 4, where you want to drop the Gnar or the TLDW. So these two will level on turn 4, or transform rather, if you have the Inventive Chemist on 1. Other than that, we have things like Stony Stackers as a 2-off and Tusked Riders as a 3-off, which are 2-drops of choice for obvious reasons. Impact is pinging the enemy, and also you can multiple ping most of the time because of 3 HP at turn 2. Tusked Rider, just a gorgeous card, 1 damage to the enemy nexus and 3 attack Overwhelm on turn 2 is just nuts, because it will most likely level Udyr at 2 stages already. Then we have, like I said, the Chief Nagotak as a 3-drop. Other 3-drop is the Scar Grounds as a 2-off here. This is pretty good synergy together with the Ice Shard, as well as the stance from Udyr here, the Ram stance, which will deal 1 to everything, which is basically the same effect like the Ice Shard, but on slow speed and not on fast speed. So we don't end up with a full set of Ice Shard because of that, because we have the Ram generated by Udyr. Another spicy one-off here is the Yodel Captain, because he will grant everything +1/+1 on our board that has, the equal or less power than him, which happens to be 4. And as you can see, all of our followers and units have 4 attack or less. So he will just buff the entire board. And the funny thing is that they will transform afterwards. So I think this is a perfect synergy, the Yodel Captain. And unfortunately, the 4-mana spot is really bricked with that. We have Gnar, we have the TLDW, and we have the Yodel Captain. We want to have 3 of them in the deck, like, period. So I ended up adding 3 Gnars, 2 TLDWs, and 1 Yodel Captain. It's the mixture I went with. You can go with others as well. The last card here to mention is the Shared Spoils. Do not run out of steam, as it will draw us another unit and grant the top 3 units +1/+1 when we plunder. And this is, like I said, really easy, as we have a lot of impact mechanics and also Pokestick and Mint of Chemist to ping the enemy nexus and get this plunder off. Also a really spicy one of Friendship here to preserve either with a barrier or spell shield, which happens to be useful in almost every situation. So you can even argue to put more in there, but I ended up with 1 because we want to have the close out the game as early as turn 6 or 7 or so, as we are an overwhelm mid-range deck. And last but not least, we have Harsh Winds here as a 2-off to survive this one more turn, because most of the time we will take a lot of damage to, you know, preserve our own units and follow our own game plan. And this freezing 2 enemies can either allow us to trade favorably into the enemy or to survive one more turn to get off all this overwhelm stuff, because we have this value engine here, Udyr, which will upon strike give us these stances. And that's the whole deck list, I think. Yeah, oh, the full set of Troll Chant as well. Of course, just a really broken combo trick and a must 3-off, I think, in a deck like this. So as stated beforehand, this was a long deck tech, and we will jump into the too long didn't watch. So hello there, really lovely lads with little time. This deck is built around Gnar and Udyr, both of them, as they have pretty good synergy together. They want to ping the enemy nexus to transform. That's why this deck is called Transformers. We have a lot of transform units like the Teenodactyl, like Spotted Toad, like a full set of Mammoth Shaman, and we can buff them up with the Chief Nakotak. We have a shell around that with a lot of pings, which some help. So that's a quick wrap up from the deck, and if you want to see everything, you can always skip back. And for you other guys, we will jump into the games right now. So get yourself a brewing of your choice and enjoy the matches. Okay, let's go for some transforming against Owain TDT. Laying my favorite combination of the Noxus, Draven, Garen. It's really bizarre. Okay, we do have the combo of Chemist and Gnar. I want to keep that, but Udyr is a bit too early for him. One more again. And Pokestick. Okay, just get another Udyr. Pokestick is almost always a keeper. Still a challenge. Ooh. I think you can't say no to that, right? The spirit dance. Progressing our Udyr level up here. Getting rid of these. Could have kept one in the back, to be fair. But I think I'm fine like this. Can bank the spell on her. Beauty in the blade. Take the 2 damage. And next turn we have a really good Gnar attack. Or Gnar development rather. Ooh, double Gnar. Let's go. Well, does he have a sharp side is the question. Let's find out. We have the sun in hand. Okay. So we make Pokestick a little cheaper at least. Progress Udyr, and he doesn't play anything. That's interesting. Alright. Let's get Gnar in here. That's great for us. He's doing nothing here. This... even a sharp side won't do it. Like, you could have Elixir of Wrath, I think it's called, to kill him. But other than that, I don't really see it. Let's go and Pokestick this. Do we? No, I think I want to develop Udyr here. We follow the old ways. Because if he gets to kill him... Yeah, okay, with the sharp side. Makes sense. You are toast. I could Pokestick this, but I think I'd rather not. My eyes are open. I think I want to use this stance to... Do we have region? No. I think the +2/+2 on Gnar has to be it. Getting even bigger. Because they have really little to deal with that. Getting some nice damage in here. Getting down to 8. Sacrifice Udyr in the process, but we can now develop the Spirit Walker Udyr, the one and only. Let's be mana efficient here, ping him down a little. I think I would rather use that more expensive one. Mm-hmm. 1 HP more for the Udyr live up. Chief Nakotak coming in hard.
No return.
No return at all. Let's try and preserve that. Could have a might, for example, but this won't do it. Yep, perfect. Get rid of it. So let's get in a chief. Love it. Alright. You could have single combat to get rid of this in the process, but I'm willing to get that risk. Okay. If not, we're fine here. Level Mega Gnar yet again. And I don't know about you, but I think we go in here. I rather want to go like this. Because Mega Gnar is lethal, and we got him. Give him the DP as well. Ooh. First win. And no quote. How dare you. This time it's Yoitz with Soraka, Galio, and Yuumi. Interesting combination here. Yeah, I've played against this before and we lost, so it can get nasty at times. This Ice Shot won't do a whole lot. I'm gonna mulligan this for now. We do have the test speaker, and I do want to develop this into him. Puga's Udyr level up. Can't usually tag into that, unless he has a Chain Vest. Or not, we get rid of it. That's perfect, because the Petrocide Broadwing is extremely nasty thing to deal with. Alright, I like the Skyruns here. Because, yeah, he develops a block anyways. Even though I could attack with the Chief Nakotak here into this. But yet again, Chain Vest will rescue him. So I wouldn't have probably attacked anyways. Interesting, the Architect. Boop, boop, boop. I think I want to get the Chief in here. Get Troll Chant back up. That's a lot of damage. Single combat? No, sharp sight. That's interesting. I think I'm Troll Chanting now, why not? We'll leave him at 3 HP, the Architect. He had to use something on the non-faded unit, which is important. And I don't know about you, but I think I want to attack you right away. Yeah. Because this enables the Gnar level up. And we, yeah, basically could have another combat trick, and also Ice Shot would kill him here. So let's get in the Gnar. Norboga, Nakochok. Love these guys. I think he thought about single combat here. So just have to keep that in mind. And we get Garen. Casual 7-6. Easy peasy.
Lead the way, Book.
Ooh.
You've been following me?
Well, if that ain't annoying. I think I need to keep mana open for Gnar's Wallop. So I'm passing for now. This would mean he kills my Gnar. Yeah, I don't think I can take this damage. I will stun him now. Don't know if it's the right play or not. But like this, we preserve our units. We have a very good spot here. We could have single combats yet again. We can react with Ice Shards to get a positive trade. Or to trade at all, basically. Okay. This won't do the trick. Okay. Well, if that ain't annoying. If we use the Ice Shot, we don't achieve very much, so I won't use it now. Pass here. Ooh, yeah, that's problematic, to say the least. I will make him use a combo trick though. What? I just killed him? Just like that? Okay. Well, it's interesting for sure. So let's get ourselves a Mammoth Shaman. And I want to Ice Shot right away. Because this will allow us to level up with the Mammoth Shaman. I have a really thick dude here to block with. And there's Knack Attack again. Definitely keeping up mana open for the Harsh Winds, so I will probably develop the Chief Knack Attack. Ooh.
The very best. You are proof.
He does level from that. Ugly, ugly, ugly.
Pluka, pluka. Pluka, pluka.
Okay. Do you want him to level? No.
No rest until the battle's won.
I suppose. Let's try and find out what he has in the back for the Mammoth Rager.
Certainly not.
Why not? He does get to rally, but he doesn't have any overwhelms, so I can jump block with Chief Knack Attack.
Break their spirits and their swords.
Alright. Can still get an Udyr here.
Old ways.
That's cute. What does the stand swap do for me here? Not a whole lot, right? I want to pass for now. I want to save my mana for Harsh Winds. I need to freeze this Wounded White Flame. Justice. Definitely drag out the Mammoth Rager out of the way. That's for sure.
Hardly fair.
Yep. Well, I am losing my Gnar, and I am losing my Udyr as well. But I can't help it, I guess. Yeah, Mammoth Rager we trust. Could have a rally though. Yeah. Alright. So we got a Pokey Stick and pray for the best, I guess. Not quite there. We can still draw something from that. That helps us. Come on. 1 mana, dude. 1 single mana more. I would have had it. That feels so bad, man. That feels so terribly bad. GG. Oh wait. It's a tough matchup against Galio, for sure. And our next opponent is the Big Fat Bacon. Playing Zoe with Pantheon in Freljord. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Keeping the Troll Chant is something we should do, but the Udyr is a little early. This is a better curve, definitely. We do have turn 1, 2, 3 play.
Where did I leave that beaker?
Perfect. Let's go with that.
I am
Alright.
wearing my goggles.
Taking with both. Trading off the stackers here, unfortunately. Or not. Interesting. Well, it means 3 out of 7 already for Udyr. And we got the Gnar as well. Yeah, that's pretty obviously a combat trick. Oop. Yeah, Tolchan doesn't make a whole lot of sense here, so won't use it. Yeah, I gotta pass. If he uses his gem, I will play the Chief Knack Attack. But other than that, we'll open attack here. Because this allows me to trade into the Mountain Goat, possibly. To be fair, I can also play Gnar, right? Might as well get value out of the Pokestick generation here. He wants to block Gnar anyways, so can also attack with these Stone Stickers. Okay. So he also has Troll Chant. Interesting. Not today, brother. That's another gem, but we have almost UD leveled. And we have not leveled. Will take some time until I get tired of this. Probably. Ooh. Well, the power of friendship will help us out here a lot.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Which means I can't... Unfortunately, I can't play anything here besides that. Gotta pass. I have no 2-mana play. I want to keep friendship open. I think I just take the hit, really. They don't have any strike spells or anything, so I might as well just let this through, and we play, I think, the Spotted Toad, right? For a nice open attack. Ooh, Scargrounds, is it helping here? I think it really is. But I want to keep mana open for all the rest here that I want to play. So taking like this.
Believe or burn.
Getting me real low. It's down to 6. Yeah, and I think it's Shaman time, right?
Blessings of strength and wisdom.
Hey, Solari! Got a bit of moon rock for ya!
Yep. It's gonna hurt, my friend.
Nope.
Unless he has Equinox. Man, how I hate this card. It's not even funny. Shark Trainer, okay. Created by Loping Telescope. I think I want to play Udyr and get value out of the stances. Ah, my favorite animation.
Oh, wowie wabba whoa!
You say it, Nara. You say them. That's a pretty easy block. Weird. I think he doesn't want me to stance the ram stance. So let's go ahead and Pokey Stick. Well, we don't need to, right? Actually, we do. We don't want to transform the Gnar. So go with that. Yep. It has to be an open attack. So we drag you here, and we drag you here, and the rest is value.
You don't scare me!
I thought you would have had a freeze or something. Troll Chant probably. Could be nasty at that. Yep. Alright. So Pantheon is leveled. Scary, but not very problematic. Can play around that.
Whatever.
We didn't have the mana earlier, but now I want to get in the Scargrounds. And I also want to use my stance swap on to, I think, regeneration here on him to have a proper blocker.
Oh God, hear me!
Get a chief in here as well. That's so great. Yep. Buffing our Gnar by retransforming. That's a nuts top deck. For sure. Well, if he gets to get the Obliterate, we have the answer with Friendship. And because we're in our place, let's get in the Scargrounds. Because why not?
I bear a message from... Oh, hey, what's that?
Okay, I want to remove that right away. Yes, it is fair. Yep, to be expected, my friend. Nope. We got him, boys! Boom!
The gods have spoken.
They have. And they have spoken that I have to end the video right here because I'm already exhausted. Sorry for that, but thanks for checking it anyways. I want to keep it short today. Get a bit of rest. Thanks for checking this episode of the Primal Dudes, our Transformers. And if you want to see more, I will also build with other decks, and you can subscribe up here to see that. And other than that, we have some nice deck creations and also reactions to see here. So go watch that next, and until next time, you stay legendary. Blood out.